What is good, everybody, and welcome back to another Minimal Mondays. For today's video, as you probably already read in the title, description, or the thumbnail, we're going to be revisiting a pair of Grail sneakers of the past, more specifically the Jordan 1 Off-White UNC. This is a sneaker that retailed at a price of $190, released back in 2018. This was the third rendition of the Off-White Jordan 1. First came the Chicago, which we reviewed last week, then the Europe exclusive, which is like an all-white colorway, and now we're here at the UNC colorway. And I think I may have saved the best for last, as this specific sneaker here is my favorite of the bunch. I know this is a hot take because this is the shoe that actually resells for the least. With that being said, it really is all about the details that make this shoe my personal favorite. Similarly to the previous two colorways, with this third variation of the Jordan 1, you've got a sneaker that is based on the Jordan 1 silhouette that features a deconstructed upper, exposed foam, swooshless medial side replaced with text, with a lateral side featuring an oversized swoosh that is stitched on, air quotation text on the midsole, but specifically for this variant, you've got white as well as powder blue that comprises a majority of the shoe. And my favorite addition to this sneaker, in my opinion, is a vast upgrade, is the fact that you have an almost plastic feeling encasing on the toe box as well as on the medial portions of the shoe. This covers the exposed foam and makes it so the shoe ages so much better over time. If you remember previous video, there was quite a bit of yellowing showing on my Chicago pair. That is why this pair here is made to age a lot more gracefully, and what ultimately makes this pair here my favorite pair of the three. But yes, the purpose of today's video wasn't necessarily to show you guys how these age. That was just a part of it. I did want to go ahead and throw them on styled with some baggier style of fits, as that was what you all requested. So let's go ahead and jump right into outfit number one. We've got the newly released striped Mohare sweatshirt. This piece is comprised of a custom striped knit constructed of a fine synthetic yarn and brushed for that extra sense of hairy feeling. I gotta say, the quality of this garment is just excellent, and I really do appreciate that brushing detail effect. It is cut with a standard fit, but in my opinion, I do believe it does fit fairly oversized. Here I am wearing a size small, and as you can see, it does fit me pretty big. For reference, I'm approximately 5'7" and weigh about 170 pounds. I went ahead and paired that with the V490 denim. This pair is designed with our newest V fit, which is relaxed to the thigh, the knee, following down to the ankle. Comprised of a 15-ounce denim and finished with a custom sand wash for a medium finish and whiskering details. This pair will definitely stand out amongst your denim wardrobe. And if that isn't enough, this pair does feature some really authentic looking distressing, which does give off that vintage aesthetic. As you can see, this pair does feature a slightly extended inseam for stacking, and I kept it that way for the sake of this aesthetic, but if you so choose, you can totally go ahead and get them altered to your perfect length. But moving on to outfit number two, I threw on the perfect vintage tee in washed black. This comes out of the house of Locust Wild Honey, yours truly. I did design the shirt with the perfect proportions to have a slightly dropped shoulder, fit boxy, and a very subtle crop. All of this with the sole intention of having the best proportions to go ahead and wear with any style of bottoms you decide to go with. This tee is fully custom developed, constructed from a 180 GSM jersey cotton fabric, ribbing at the neck, and it's finished inside out to really lean into that vintage look. As of this very moment, the t-shirts are completely sold out. Go ahead and select your size and sign up for email notifications, as we do tend to restock from time to time, so you won't want to miss out when we eventually do. This piece has been an absolute staple for me personally, and I don't doubt you'll really enjoy these t-shirts as well. I paired the perfect vintage tee with the utility cargo pants, which does feature a relaxed fit throughout. You've got the nice details of a vintage wash, giving it that faded out effect, and large cargo pockets out front. As for sizing, I did go true to size with the size small and find it fits my 30 waist perfectly. And keep in mind, something to consider is that there is quite a bit of elasticity, as you do have the elastic waistband, which can be tightened with the tonal drawstrings at the waist, matching the draw cords at the ankles to be able to go ahead and customize the taper at the bottom. And now moving on to the third and final outfit, I decided to go and swap out the perfect vintage tee blank with an authentically vintage t-shirt. This one is a 90s Tupac Wrap Tee that I did thrift a while back. I went ahead and paired that with the relaxed everyday sweatpants that are designed with a relaxed fit throughout, feature an elasticized waist, so you have a bit of forgiveness there in regard to how you can do sizing. I personally did go true to size small. They fit great. And similar to the last pair, it does have a tonal draw cord, standard hem at the leg opening, and is finished in both a washed and brushed fleece fabric. At 360 GSM and being brushed, this pair is extremely soft, very cozy, and is wearable with any kind of aesthetic. I love pairing that pair of sweatpants there with these sneakers, or any sneakers for that matter, just because they are extremely versatile, as they are pretty minimalist in design. All right, so that was the third and final outfit featuring the Jordan 1 Off-White UNC. You guys let me know what you think about this sneaker here. Go ahead and comment down below which out of the three colorways between the Off-White and Jordan 1 you like best. For me, you heard my opinion. It's this pair here, just because it's aged beautifully, but I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say down below. Go ahead and like today's video if you want to keep this series going. As always, we like to thank the Minimal community so much for the continued support. And until next Monday, I'll catch you in the next upload for another Minimal Mondays.